Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Witherspoon at Fix the Cause Chiropractic. This message will be for my patients only. Um, First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for all the prayers and everything you've offered up on our behalf. What happened yesterday, Monday, at the end of the day, was as we were wrapping up, I received a phone call from a friend of mine who said that the judge who had ordered us to close had actually clarified and said that we could remain open for a certain type of patient only, however. So I wanted to clear that up today and let you know where we're going forward. So this week, because we have already canceled a lot of people because of our initial understanding of the judge's ruling on Sunday night, we will remain closed today, Tuesday, and we will be closed on Wednesday as well. We will be opening back up on Thursday. And of course, when we are open, we'll be maintaining top sanitary conditions, wiping down all the surfaces. We'll be diffusing things like thieves oil, other things like that from Young Living to boost immunity through aromatherapy and things of that nature. And then we'll just be consistently wiping everything down. Patients can stay in cars until their appointment time, comes straight into a feeder room that's been freshly wiped down, and then come in for their appointment and then leave, and we wipe down the surfaces in there immediately after a person's out of the office as well. So we're going to maintain those conditions. But the restriction that was placed on us is that we can only see what's called acute care. Now that's actually a pretty broad term. The way that I'm going to define that is there's a couple of different ways. For patients who have begun care more recently, if you are in an active care plan and we are seeing you once a week or more frequently, we are considering that acute because we're still working on getting your system changed, getting things moving properly, and retraining all the muscles and tendons around that. So that would be somebody who would be considered acute and just fine for coming to the office for treatment. As far as our maintenance patients, the people who have been under our care for a long time and usually come in before issues really crop up and become bad to make sure that they don't end up being a problem, we can't legally see those cases at this time. However, if you are a patient who has been on maintenance and you feel as though your body is beginning to have a small flare-up, or that if you go much longer you're going to have a flare-up, or if you have fallen or you've tweaked yourself and you are having a flare-up or a impending flare-up counts as an acute case. So normally, like I've said many times, I prefer to see you before something bad happens because it makes it a lot easier to keep you there rather than try to pull you up whenever things are going downhill already. We can't see that now, but we can see you if you feel like your body is headed down that path. And I will leave it up to you as my patients to make that determination, because you live in your body and you know best the way things are feeling and where it'll go if we don't take care of it. So that's kind of a baseline of who can come, and we'll be reaching out to people we know are on active plans. And as far as our maintenance patients, we'll be communicating with you via text and other means to make sure that you're aware of the appointments that we have taken off or that we are putting on for you because of your request to get in, to make sure that things are not going to get bad for you. At this time too, this is a difficult time for everybody, but think about the doctors and the nurses and the healthcare professionals in your life who are having to work and stress their bodies tremendously at this time, working extra hours or sometimes just having to work very long shifts. At this time, we have a little more time on our schedule. If these are people that you care about and you want to see them get their bodies functioning better through chiropractic, all around the function of the joints and the stimulation of the nervous system, please let them know, and we will get them in on the referral fee. And that's something that we can do at this time is make sure that we take care of the people who are taking care of everybody else. Same goes as usual for the firefighters, first responders, military personnel, and teachers. A lot of those are still being forced into service, although under much more stressful situations. A lot of teachers are having to transition from teaching in the classroom to teaching at home, over video chat and other ways. So think of these people in your life, and if you have them, please send them in. We'll accommodate them to the best of our ability. Our hours are going to change starting next week. Because of the reduced number of people that we will be able to see, we will be open on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays until further notice, until this lockdown ends. So that's something that we can do to kind of make sure that we're limiting our exposure on days when people aren't going to be here as frequently. And finally, I'd like to just ask for continued prayers. People with jobs and people without jobs, everybody's going through a lot of stress right now, and we're keeping all of you in our prayers on a day-to-day basis. As usual, when we open a day, we pray that we will be guided to give you the best care that we can, but even on the days that we're not here at the office, we keep you guys in our thoughts and prayers. Please keep us in yours, and just pray for our country over this whole situation. That's going to be it for me, Dr. Witherspoon, signing off. I'll have more information coming up in the next few days about some nutritional things. I'm going to be a little more active on the videos with information. So talk to you then, and I'll see you when we see you.